All these colleagues think they hot. It turns out they really not. They done stuck me with this mop, but I'm still at the top. They still at the bottom. They is all a bunch of slop. If I backhand cross their face, I call that an awesome slop. Slap, slop, slap. That ain't your office no more. It's ours. Excuse me, number 7? I'm about to start my rap for the episode. You were supposed to mop in there before we got started. I did mop! You wiped down the 2 arms on the chair as an excuse to sit in it. Come. This is your new office. All your cleaning supplies are in here. What did y'all stick me with? Ah! Ugh, I'm utterly disgusted. That's about the size of all your houses put together. But I'll accept as part of our agreement. Look at us, all working together. Hiding the old boss together that y'all just swore I killed. Somewhere he won't escape from this time. Where the moral police at now? I guess we'll all do whatever it takes to keep the show running. Y'all need to hop off the victim train. Shut up! We're not you. You don't even believe that, but calm down. He's still in our secret hiding spot outside of this building. I hope his, memory comes back well enough for him to be able to recount what he experienced. Such a poor guy. But he is the physical manifestation of us all having to work together. The face of the most popular episode of my series that I came up with! Who got to present using my idea and went viral with it. He ought to be thanking me after he, gets his ability to can I do it? Ability to speak proper sentences out again. Number 1 is stalling police about where the billionaire's body is. And details. Only proof he gave them is the coat he seen you putting away here in your other secret spot. Is there a 3rd spot we should know about? Yeah, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I know y'all see them 2 bowling balls on number 10 forehead. It looked like another one is about to start forming on his cheek. I would have ordered him some Proactive if we still had the billionaire's money. They're still gonna be asking some of us questions. Yet we still don't have answers from you. Or were you just keeping our old boss at your 3rd spot and bluffing about killing him? Are you bluffing about the billionaire too? Where is he? You wish. Well, old boss popping up tells us something, even if we don't know what yet. You can't hide behind that slick mouth forever. And y'all can't hide from the guilt! Never having the police look into anything because y'all were too late now to change your mind. So adamant about taking matters into your own little greasy, slobbery little hands that you used to order takeout every night to deal with me. It took a billionaire for them to get involved. But now, he on me means he on all of you. Well, if they did start looking into the boss, we thought it'd be because of his family. One of the last things he said to us was about spending time with his family. We didn't know he was lying about not having anyone. You mean about having someone, you dum-dum? Well, what did he do? That makes it okay then, you stupid pterodactyl. Goodness, at least I own up. I kept old boss in my secret, very far away 3rd location that I still don't know how he got out of, because I was gonna off him, but an appointment slot opened up for me to get my hair braided, and I've been putting off his death for 3 years now because he's just not that important to me, okay? But important enough to keep giving food and water? Please, I still got a reminder in my phone to tell my cousin happy 17th birthday from 5 years ago. I'm about to 1 in 7 balloons one of these days. When they turn 71, stay on topic. Okay, y'all just let it go. Y'all already thought the man was dead. Y'all can just keep, And unlike Mr. Billionaire, that boss never even looked at the security camera footage to see the raw, uncut version of how I treat y'all. Or the incriminating and harshest stuff I done said. Some of my best work that gets cut out. How you think our audience even started this whole thing where they think this is just an act for the show? I'd have the sole say in the final cut, and 6 would leave and sneak some mild verbal abuse in there into the final cut. And the people loved it. I love our viewers. But see, y'all let old washed up boss work here believing that right along with the audience, and told him y'all got fake revenge on me for storyline purposes. He ain't even know y'all really tried to off me with that monstrosity from the Montauk Project. You know, how did y'all even get your hands on that beast? How did you even escape from that beast? D-Cipher? What in the fake name? What is there a D-Cipher? And the billionaire had way more time with us than old boss did, so you need to keep both names out your mouth. First we thought you was dead, then you popped back up claiming have killed him. Now he pops back up alive too? What in the soap opera? You gotta give it to me funny and full circle. You need to be doing a full cleaning. Get to this janitor's closet. Ooh. While I go sit in the chair. How about that? Yeah, that's why you gotta return to a hut tonight, where little Scruffles then had an accident on the couch that you dragged it from outside. And I get to go to a secret party at my secret 4th location. Yep, just live with the fact that y'all dumbed down the show. That snot-nosed guest from the Christmas party was right. Just to not notice, for none of them to notice, old washed-up boss arriving around when they were leaving. Goodness, how do you not? Them y'all supporters, or glued to the phone, waiting for some Dumbo to tell them what to think. I love them though. I love them. But y'all lucky I'm still here to bounce ideas around for new theories. I did come up with the one y'all doing today, by the way. Number 3 heard me rapping about it while I was mopping, and ran off to tell y'all like he came up with it. So, scurry along, Scooby-Doo. Oh my God. We have to change today's theory. You never changed the pair of shoes you put on your feet, but this, you want to switch out? I know this is unorthodox right before filming, but I'll freestyle it. I'll ask the others. What's the theory?
See, don't you see, don't you see, I live next to the sea. I don't wanna die, no, I don't wanna die. So please don't catch me in the crossfire. Don't ask why I hit the bullseye. Is he an agent? Is he a spy? What's going on in the house today? My neighbor might be working for the CIA. My neighbor might be working for the CIA. Right in NYC. Wouldn't even take a pic if you asked nicely. Front door went boom at precisely 747. Iced tea. Weird overnight guest dressed in all black, but we in NYC. Maybe it was a rat. Well, no, I saw right, and I'll get into that. This is TC. We done tripled our stats. Don't you see, don't you see, I live next to the sea.
KEYSAUN was the winner of that, okay?
I'm a winner. Claw game. I stay glowing in the sun or rain. You couldn't sit in my chair or rain. When you talk, all I hear is like your door came. No, that was you. Out the blue. Situation critical. Give it to you on the spot, but if you ask them it soon, they can never ever win. Monsoon. At peace like Wusa. If we talking real riders, that combo excludes, yeah. And when they see me, they all say ooh ah. That's the monkey. Not a single one can last a monkey. When I put food on your plate, what do you say? When royalty the charity, go and sing in my praise. That's why every time you talk your success, the sentence gotta start with back in the day.
Welcome to Theory City. I am colleague number 7, and I just received some pressing news that made us change the entire theory we had planned for today. So bear with us. But if my mic seems low also, it's because they malfunctioned and we haven't been able to get new ones yet. Oh, this is not me begging the audience for money. Please. More of y'all are watching than ever. You're already doing your part. Most of the new ones just hit because they heard about number one. Nosy. Even between selling, things our dear billionaire gave the company, some of which are taking a while to turn into cash, and our increased success. This show got way more expensive to produce over the years, and but hey, we're matching our high views with high production quality and value and making it work. And we will also like to say thank you. Sorry, this is my first day out here. Thank you to everybody who came to our Christmas party. I manage the social media. Y'all are seeing me for the first time. Hi, number 7. Nice to meet you. I've seen all of your nice comments. I'm usually the one replying. I've seen all of your nice comments and concerns, by the way. And that will be being addressed. But I just have to say first, well, I live here in New York in a very nice house. And I live next to a man with a very nice house as well, who lives alone.
I know. I looked at both your houses before through binoculars from a reasonable distance. They nice.
Sebastian, ain't you supposed to be doing a sign language version of this? Somebody get him, help him. Sign language version? To who? We got a live audience I don't know about? We record him and 6 uploads it, maybe. I live next to a man, let's call him Ben. And 10 minutes or like 20, 30, 40, about an hour ago, I got a text saying that a red dot laser found its way to Ben's front door. And then like 50, 60, about 3 seconds later, the door blew up. That's what you cancel my theory for? Just tell him to sweep it up and put some tape. This will make sense as I get into my alleged evidence, but I believe my neighbor is a CIA officer. The Central Intelligence Agency. I believe his true job is to gather intelligence and handle sensitive operations that keep the country safe. So shout out to him. But I live next to it. You will soon see why I am attacking this with the level of urgency that I am attacking this with. He described a red dot just dancing around on his living room ceiling and that night. A drone device was used, apparently, allegedly, to carry out this attack. Once it found its target, the door shattered. You see, they explained it off as just, kids or whatever messing around with the drone, and it went too far out of bounds and they lost control of it because, you can only control it from a certain distance or not. No investigation, no nothing, no this, no that. It was just brushed off. I had to witness just now, an hour ago, my neighbor's front door and nobody's acting with urgency except for me right here on this microphone. A bunch of people sending in the neighborhood group chat all they kids who got drones for Christmas. I don't want to know the kids that got drones for Christmas. Tommy and Timmy and Tammy and all them people you talking about that was long. They can enjoy their drone. This is not what drone red light blows up the door. And see how I said they just brushed it off, no investigation? It just happened that fast. That fast we just decided we don't need to. Let me ask y'all this in the group chat. How many of them kids lost their drones? Because if they're all accounted for. So after moving on in under an hour, deciding there should be no investigation or further search into this obliterated door, I started thinking of all the other things that don't quite add up. Let's just say somehow one of Tammy's drones from Christmas got loose and just blew up a door, huh? Fine. But let's start at the beginning. He let it be known he's from Virginia, where the headquarters is. So obviously he started there. And then to the offices in DC. He said he lived there as well. And now he's in New York City doing field work. Hi Ben, nice to meet you. What's your job? A radon mitigation contractor. So that's obviously made up. Please. The only thing he contracts are spies for the CIA. And another text. Ben is now taking a trip for a few weeks to go deal with something. But take a step back with me. The red dot. It happened at 7:47 p.m. The door, 7:47 p.m. Y'all, what is 7:47 p.m. in military time? 1947. What year was the CIA created? 1947. They are trying to send a message. They're trying to stop him. Whatever. Please, I hope Ben help you. I hope you're good. They're trying to send a very calculated message, and I don't like it because I live right very proximate. And then something happened the other night. I thought not too much of it, so I obviously have cameras around my house, like a very safe person. And I noticed at around 4 a.m. some very interesting figures dressed in all black got out of a car. I know this sounds like a spy movie. I'm being 100% serious. Like, I'm so serious. And they started walking. One stayed near, like, in between his and my house. The other one walked up to his front door, like, off camera to where I couldn't see him. Walked back. I don't know what he did or left out the door. They were scoping it out. Can we blow this up? Clock it. Isn't that weird? Like they were just scoping it out or something. And then gets back in the car. The car was on the other side, furthest away from his house. So on the other side of my house. And they were just sitting there with the lights on like they was ready to make a getaway. They walked right past my front door, got in their car, drove off. I'm surprised he didn't take the trip then for a few weeks to go deal with something. Or did he? I don't even know. Is he in there? Is he not? We gonna get into the vehicle that sits out front in a bit. Yeah, because you never know. This event was just highly public, group chat, all that. Because, you know, a door, obviously people are gonna talk. This red dot, the timing, the strange night little guests. I should have been thinking back, years back. Speaking of people talking, one summer, my family was having a backyard barbecue, 4th of July. Invited him, a particular family member of mine, you know, complimented Ben on his looks. He said, and I remember this so specifically, yeah, I mean, that's not how he talked. Yeah, I mean, I'm a handsome guy. The family member replied, oh, so like, you must be a model or something, or like, you look like you used to model, you know. And he started to look a little nervous or stuttered or, you know, flustered on what to say. I don't know. He was like, yeah, I mean, sure, I love taking pics. The party goes on as usual, you know. Later. 2 family members are taking a picture. And he is sitting behind them. So they're like this, he back there. Snap. Head darts up. His head flew up. You would have thought Superman was... He heard that click. And he realized he was in the back of their photo. When I tell you that man begged for them to delete it, like I ain't never... Well, he making the whole scene. Let me beg. You know, I think I'm being a little dramatic. Not dramatic at all. This is the CIA I'm talking about. Please leave my house alone. Y'all know that movie, A Simple Favor? Which I'm gonna need a simple favor from his enemies. Leave me alone. And please leave him alone. He's a good person. But hey, I'm not involved in any of that CIA stuff. So, what y'all do is y'all business. But I'm talking on behalf of you know, being in proximity and my safety. So yeah, in A Simple Favor, you know that scene where she like takes a picture of her and she's like, delete that, and it gets so serious. Picture something like that. Why? I'm such a handsome guy. Sure, I love taking pics. Yeah, I mean, sure, I love taking pics. I wouldn't mind, you know, being in the back of one by chance. And after that, please, Didn't see him. Definitely wasn't around for no group photo. Why was that one picture that important? Now let's get into the truck that sits outside. Big white truck, contractor truck. Or the, contracting equipment in there, please. When them doors shut, that whole inside of the truck probably be looking like a whole different truck when you close them doors. That truck sits outside a lot, for sure. I done noticed multiple various different, very fancy looking cars in and out, but never sitting out. Never sitting out. It's usually a different car every week or so. Fancy car. The garage, I'm not a nosy neighbor now. I ain't see it, but you cannot tell me that truck is not just there to keep up the illusion. I don't think that's the contractor van. I think that's the Batmobile. Well, speaking in analogies, that's the one that, if it's an emergency right there, we can close the doors and press the button and the whole thing transform inside. I mean, we've seen stranger things. And I think the other ones is, the travel ones or the extra luxurious little, if you want your little smaller type CIA transportation. I wasn't going to mention travels as evidence because, people take trips, vacations, extended business trips. But after this red dot, the timing too good. I'm sorry. Another extended business trip. I hope he found whoever and wait. I'm not the enemies. I want my safety. That's priority. Did I just wish death? 6. Let's edit that out. Yeah, behind cameras though. I hope them. Like, stop messing with my man Ben. I feel like I've been rocking with Ben since Talking. Y'all remember the app? And to end where I started off, lives alone. Easier to just up and leave whenever or relocate. Nobody tying him down. No bad little kids running around accidentally leaking his cover at school. Ben, if you ever see this, we appreciate you. And please make sure they don't get me. Theory City. And please make sure they don't get you. Thank you. Again, this is all alleged, and I only decided to share this theory for my safety. And if something happened, God forbid, we all know who, to his alleged enemies. I live very close. I'm not one of his associates. I don't work with him. I'm just a theory reporter. Please leave our street alone. That's all I have to say. Now, I would love to hear what you all have to say on this topic. Should I sleep with one eye open? Should I? Is this proximity dangerous?
Wait, go back a sentence. I'm struggling on how to sign that word.
Which word? Should or I? As for what we have to say about number 1, we are deeply shocked and hurt by this entire series of unfortunate events. Losing our dear billionaire. Losing number 1. We believe justice will be served to the rightful murderer. I only looked to the right just now because I said the word right. But number 1 was our co-worker and friend for many years. None of us saw this coming. We know just as much as you all do. And we are hoping that, we hope to God he did not commit this truly heinous act. We will not be taking interviews about this at this time unless you are police. Thank you. Okay, we're good. And that's a wrap. I did good my first time. You about to get whacked with a broom for the first time. This is what you wasted an episode on? It's a mop, janitor. And you asked where we got this beast from that was supposed to kill you. Well, I'm a little more affiliated with my CIA neighbor than what I said on camera. You remember who was behind starting MK Ultra, the illegal human experiments? The CIA. And then the Montauk Project. You remember Duncan, able to materialize monsters with his thoughts. Ben and his officer friends are very interested in Theory City. And you. He didn't mind helping us out to unleash that thing on you. The CIA is very interested in how you survived something that no one could have. Why do you think Ben spends so much time in New York? That little business trip, it's not for a couple weeks. It's for a few days. Oh, come on, but no hilarious response? Come on, I made it easy for you today. You didn't pick up on it yet. Number 6 just had this on at the holiday party. The budget getting tight. Like we said, the wardrobe for the... You don't got nothing funny to say about that? Who wore it better?
Awkward. But I brought my cat to work and she threw up in the break room.
Go tell Cipher to clean it. We got him right where we want him.
Wait, so y'all tried to kill? I didn't.
Yes. But my neighbor ain't no CIA officer. We made that up. We didn't really change the theory last minute. Sorry, we didn't get you upset. We made our whole plan. This is phase 1. Pressure. Even with that mop in his hand, he still walk around like he's untouchable at the top of the world. In control, calm, comfortable, cool, collected. We need him out of performance mode. No more deflecting with jokes. You see, we in the same boat with this police stuff, but making him think the CIA is onto whatever he's hiding about who he really is, he's on his own. We'll know all his secrets by the end of next season. By season, I mean spring, before one's trial.
What if his secret is he just had a bad childhood? How that's gonna help y'all save number 1? So anyway, where y'all got this monster?
We're doing what we can. Starting with the origin of all this mess. The real murderer. The biggest question mark thus far. If anything's gonna help us by this point. Why am I explaining ourselves, yo? The monster. The whole attempted murder was number 2's idea. You know, his answer never even really made sense about how he got a monster from the Montauk Project. Let me find out whole time he really the CIA. You know, between the scam conspiracy wave was running with that college. The scam of number 2 pretending to be one of us for years. His brother warning us about who Cipher really is. They honestly might know everything over there at this point. I don't know.
Then why don't you...
Sebastian, ask me one more question. Go sign what the pigeons are saying outside.
Birds ain't real.
And don't take one home to bring as a pet and bring it back here to work and have it pooping all over the floor so Cipher have to come clean it up. Actually, yeah. Get one of them pigeons as a pet. Name it Jeremy.
And what happened at y'all live show at that college? Y'all stay bringing it up, but I'm lost. I must have missed the invitation.